So hello everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of us playing the big old map. And well, why not load the game and then get on with stuff. So also just to recap quickly on what is going on. We have 4 million tiles, 1,500 towns, that's actually done, and 5,500 industries. So at the moment, I'm getting ports and related things on, and then I might kind of switch it around, steel, see how that goes. So partially as a reminder to myself, really, but we are working on this part of the map, i.e. the first 20% of it. If I just switch to ports and clay and start with that. I actually don't quite remember, as usual, what has happened, but I vaguely recall that I was hooking in these guys, and not just these guys, but also got far there. And I think I was thinking about moving things out of here, but I should review my old videos, which I'm not going to. So I think one thing is I need to turn down the music volume on my side. That's done. Why don't I? Actually, there's one way to figure this out. I think. So clay, sort by number. So that's the newest. No, not this one. This one and this one. Okay, so I was working on this, but I think I just extended it. 72 tons. Yeah, okay, no idea. Fine. So why don't I move on? So this is actually done. Why don't I start moving towards these, and then maybe I figured out what I wanted. And I think most of the mines have been hooked in on this side. It's fine. Why don't I put these into, I'll just bring them here. I know it's generally being handled, but it would just make life easier. Okay, I don't want you, I do want you, I don't want you. I'm thinking because I think this will either have to come in here, or even more so, I'm tempted to just have another bunch of platforms. Although I note that this is not going anywhere. It's not coming from anywhere. Why don't we use this, or at least these two? That sounds like a not totally unreasonable idea. So, the stations. I think we established about 5 million times that this doesn't work for minerals, even though it's supposed to be minerals. And I could. That tunnel is in a shockingly bad place. Okay. Just do this. Clay. Also, I am going to have to, this vehicle, delete. Yeah, that wasn't a great idea. There you go. You turn back. Fine, because I might want to put an airport there. So No, I don't want the viewport, but what I do want is to head out this way. So I'm thinking, now that I did all that, is to undo. And I just bleach over the whole thing. And then bring it there. Now the precise part of that happening is a bit fucky, but I think through here. Yeah, we're pretty far out. Honestly, these trains are so slow anyway. Yep, I know. Okay, so that's one, and then that has to turn back out. I think the airport can come here if I ever do one. Haha, very funny. I think I can do this, but I need to do something like that. It's pretty fugly. Okay, done and done. Great. So in theory, this should be fine until here. And I missed this a tile here, which is great. Not. I think this doesn't actually care. Oh, do it this way. And then do it this way, and that's done. I'm just going to triple check because I've already lost it here again. Didn't last long. Okay, that's fine. Okay with that. And I'm okay with this. And so then I mean, this, I know this is gung-hoing already, but I just don't actually care that much. But shit's gung-hoing anyway. I should not have closed the map. And you're actually doing people. Fine. but then I needed the usual. I want a few depots anyway. And why don't we start here and get, I don't care about people, just get a clay train. So delete all, come here, go there, go there. Do another one, although I don't actually think we'll need it. We should group by, come on, orders. You are shared orders, good. Okay, so that's sorted. I don't want to put, like as we know, there are no ports nearby. Because I think what I wanted to do, wherever that was, okay, let's all cargo, no, not name, go tool, sort. So pin go. I may have wanted to reorganize bits of this, but this is definitely dropping. Definitely. Not so definitely. You are flat. Okay. Well, this is an old station, obviously. Ah, this is totally at the other end of the map. We're not going to poke this. This is flat, but it's kind of heading down. And this is not too far. This is where it would be nice to know what the hell I'm doing. Like some, I think I was here. So I don't really want to fly stuff in here because it's far. I don't know what that means. This is definitely dropping. And then you are, I think the problem here was that I'm bringing too much. Because trains are holding from here. Well, I mean, I'm backtracking now, but they're coming from here. So what I'll do is get rid of one of these trains. Shared orders, they're all the same. Okay, well, you get sold. Whenever. And there's a lot of car. Okay, it's not that much car. And then this would always be less car because it's further down. So this is the biggest, but that's going to change because we'll kill off one of those trains. I am not changing anything at the moment. So these two are done. This is done. This is done. See, I said something about not taking, no, not this. This is, where is that train? I said go to depot. Okay, well, wherever. Do I want to fly stuff to half the map? Not really, it's pretty far. I'm thinking, okay, bye-bye. So that's going to be some form of a next level chaos. I really wish MapGen was better. I really, really do. Probably get. Okay, this is being handled, but this is not being handled. So no, this is being handled. It's just a visually shitty setup. Yeah, this is the one we just did. Duh. So that's done. This could go probably towards here. This is being handled. I mean, especially if I don't. I'm thinking what I want to do with this. It's my biggest issue because if I it's a term like this is pretty far, but you know what? F it. No, not that. I just said F it. Close enough. Brilliant idea. Well, I mean, I could just do this. Yeah. And they have depots, but I'll just put one here because why not? And not that this would ever get that busy. Okay. Shared orders. Don't so much care about the people part. Clay, medium. No medium clay. Fine. I don't even know where these go. Probably here. And that can be timetabled and that you can take care of yourselves. Okay. So what has happened? This hasn't changed at all. But this is far. Like if I wanted to fly stuff in here. Oh no, we're in the wrong end. And actually these were only hooking in. Okay, fine. So this should slowly edge down. This should slowly edge down because now we have one fewer train. And then you have a lot of engineering supplies here. Okay, fine. This is just generally being stupid. We need more boats. Don't know why I don't take bigger boats. Okay, so we got that was done earlier. It's done. That's the one I just did. These two are done. That's done. Done. So this is done. This is totally not done. Why is this not being cooked into the same place as this? Questions of a lifetime. I'm still losing money. Why? Okay, you transfer, and then what? Oh, it transfers into here. Okay, well, can you transfer a bit more? That house is so badly positioned. Mm. Okay, we are going to make some changes. Pick stuff up. Okay, I am thinking, so I don't care about you. Actually, this is pretty stupid because it should probably go off that way first, but um, oh, okay. It's not winning any awards, I'm telling you that. And I want the usual depot. Still want one here just in case. So hopefully this way. This is all going to be sorted. And then these guys are dealing with it. Fine. So that one's you timetabling or something? What are you doing? Shut up. I don't know what this is doing because it should go off that way. Fine. So there's no clay bits here, which means these are just doing whatever they're doing fine. So why don't I take yet another look? We know this is far away. This is slowly dropping because last time it was 20. This is slowly dropping, and I don't particularly care much about the rest. So this is interesting though. What's the length of this thing? Okay, whatever. So then we can start working on the next batch, which is basically this. Because we've covered everything, well-ish. I mean, this is not covered. But I'm still tempted to start working on these too. Just do something with them. So I don't care about that. Okay, let's piece of green peas. Not want all the scrap here. It's fine. There you go. Sure. So, I think what would be sensible is to put down the station somewhere here, like one of these distribution things. And then we have a lot, well, I mean, we have a lot fewer clay things, but there's also a lot fewer, yeah, like all of these could just come into whatever is, call it here. So now that I undid all that, redo all that, change my mind. There you go. Not that I needed, I'm being stupid. So, it'll unload a forward platform. This is fine. It's kind of fine, except that I won't be able to extend this, so it's not fine at all. These objects are massively annoying. You know what? Put it back. And then if I wanted this to be like 20 long, that's 18. It's fine. And then 20 long. We'll just make it up here. Yeah. Oh, I can't do that. Interesting. New behavior. So honestly, we don't need longer because that milk thing is slightly in the way, but I can tunnel around it. So if I do that, I usually do it this side. Like even this is 13. I never do more than that. Can I go through here? Yeah, nice. Nice. And then do the same on this side. Okay, so this is going to be the clay drop-off, which will then fuel, so to say, some of these two really. And this is, on the one hand, pretty close, on the other hand, so I want, because there's like nothing around here, so all of these, all of these will come in there. I want to make a mental note how many there are. 2, 3, 4, 5. Start with 5 and 6, really. Start with 6. 6 like the 7 dwarves, right? Precisely. And if I want to do that, 6 like the 7 dwarves. Now I want it this way. Should be a way around, just in case. Obviously, I love that's not going to work. Oh, you're not liking me that much, boo-hoo. A naughty, naughty tycoon. Okay, I need to sync. Although there's not much syncing needed because if I tunnel through here and come out the other end, that's almost spot on. Very much. I'm not going to initially bother with actual engineering supplies to these. It's probably going to be some form of a next step. And that's a bit of an overkill. This one would be significantly less convoluted. Okay, so that's done. Okay. Great. I think this one can actually be a pretty, well, maybe just one, really. Now that I said I don't care much about engineering supplies, can we fix this? I am thinking, because if I If I put another station here, that port is not going to be long-lived, I'm telling you. Bye-bye. So it's obviously in the wrong place here because of this shit. Oh, I've never done this. I am experimenting. So what if I do this? It can't. Okay. I can do this. And then this can come in here. So what I'm trying to get to is if I... There's never going to be enough space around this, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, this river will need to be moved. Okay, this is really fucky, but okay. I want to put a bridge here, do I? I don't know if I want to put a bridge here, I'm not going to. Not yet, anyway. This has to be the stupidest thing ever. I'm convinced there are better ways to do this. Okay, so what I'm trying to get to is that I could transfer stuff from here up here. And no, I wanted a depot. So if I take engineering supplies, I don't really think we'll need that, but hey ho. Loan 1. I think everything's just ran out of stuff. Okay, pick up, drop off. These will never make money. Transfer and go. And then we can do the same here somehow. That town is in such a bad place. Fuck it. Or do I really think so? Okay, I don't get penalized for killing the sea. They only hate me killing the river. So, sigh. Because if I want to put, this is going to have to be one of these backing out stations, which is far from optimal. Start with this. For fuck's sake, I really wish these objects went down. If you haven't noticed yet, I do swear when I'm pissed off. Because it's stupid. Okay, that was equivalently stupid. On my behalf this time. If you're wondering what I'm doing, that makes two of us. Nope, don't do that. So that comes here. And then this goes some such. One of the mixes that keep cropping up in my YouTube is it's part of Pink Floyd's The Wall. And I always find it amusing when it says, teachers leave them kids alone. So such a class thing. Obviously, this will not be making money in such a manner. Because then, what I could do, now that I made all this mess, is this is not being served by anything. Is I want a small one, this little piggy. I know I said airport, but I've changed my mind for now. So you go, and then, for fuck's sake, there's so much crap here. This is transfer. So all of you, F off. I have 8 minutes. I mean, I might actually need to revise this because if I want to put a big airport here, what space would I need? Apart from a lot. So I can't really do it this side. And if I want to do it here, it's not really a biggie. Famous last words, but that's half of it. And then the other half is you cannot find a path to continue. That's because someone is an idiot. Okay. We shall bury them. That's a thing from the red alert 102. We shall bury them. So I was thinking getting rid of more reverse. Oopsie. Okay, can we? No, don't do that. Why are you stupid? Okay, so now I can actually put an airport here at some stage. Nice. Like probably here because that's still a bit fugly, but it'll do. So now this is picking up clay, bringing it here, which then does absolutely nothing with it. I'm curious if so why would we put the airport down just so that it gives me an idea as to what's going on. So there's the airport. And let's put down this. Wi-Fi, I can't do that. I can't do a lot of things. Well, the layout's far from optimal. I mean, what would be nice is to come through, like, come out here. Some such. And I don't want any of this crap here. Far from optimal. But it will do. And then this can hold clay between the two. No, don't do that. Do this. timetable. Okay, go. So, fuck's sake. So that people keep poking me. Why are you? Idiot. Okay, that should hopefully do bits of the trick. So this gets taken there. That the goods will deal with because there's obviously a that's a stockyard. That's not what I want. I was hoping for this. So how much time do I not have? 1 minute. Okay, I mean I actually do need to do another episode anyway. I want this and Q and 1. And so we also need a dock here. Done 2. I did not want that. I wanted this. I don't think we care much about any of this crap. So, okay, dock. Shipyard, fruit, sand. That was 2, wasn't it? 1, 2, go. And then goods. Delete from here, go there, go. And then now that I closed it, engineering, supply, baby size. Vehicle not available. Well, that sucks. I need to replace these. Cargo capacity. It is available. Are you lying? Shut up. My phone says time's up. So, but again, it's totally available. It's just that I am a dummy. No, I did not want shared orders. I just wanted normal. Okay, go. And we can deal with the food and this one next time, because there's also sand here and more. Right, fine. Okay, well, that was a bit chaotic. Thanks for watching. And yeah, let's make this less ugly. Ah, yeah, that's our favorite bug. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know how to bring this bug up. That's my thing. Otherwise, I would happily report it. See, now it works. I do this just to chop them down in about an hour. Okay, well, thanks for watching. That was fun. Save game. Usual, any thoughts, comments, whatnot, let me know, please. And I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.